what's up, everybody? This is our very first video, and both Andrew and I have, over the course of the last week and some change, had to figure out mics. This is actually my second mic. I'm at the Heavenly Greens office. Andrew's in his office out in Fresno. I'm in San Jose. Hey, what's up? My name's Troy Scott. I'm the founder of Artificial Grass Marketing. I'm also the owner of Heavenly Greens, which is an installation company in Northern California. And we have another brand, which is Artificial Turf Express. And that is basically a carpet store, so a retail store for the industry. Andrew, tell us a little bit about
hey,
you.
Everyone. Andrew Crew. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for AGM. I also do the marketing for Heavenly Greens alongside Troy. And we're excited to be here and kick this off. And if you're watching this, you're most likely in the turf industry, so welcome. If you're a current customer or client, big welcome. And if this is the first time you've been introduced to us, even bigger welcome. We're great to have you here. And we're excited to just share a little bit in this kind of welcome call, I guess you could say, to our new content creation calendar, for want of a better word.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the deal, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if nobody knows about you, you can't help them. And what we've learned over the course of the last 2.5, 3 years, just with the customers that we've grown organically at Artificial Grass Marketing, we've known that we've got to continue to tell them about what we do on this platform. We've got to talk with them about the things that actually Heavenly Greens is doing in the market, how we're getting leads, how we're developing business. And then just really the nuances of what we know. If you're in the turf business or even a paver business, or even if you're a landscaper, we know there's 10 things you deal with every single time you make a sale. Got to have leads, got to have an appointment, got to have that appointment ran. So set and appointment set and appointment ran are two different numbers. Then you have to close the deal. So you've got to get a deposit, whatever that closing percentage is. Then you've got your deposit. Then you've got to plan your materials. Then you've got to schedule the project. Then you've got to install and then collect the final payment. And then, of course, the last thing, with which a lot of folks don't actually take enough time to do, which is setting up a referral and a review. And of course, the automation within AGM does all of that for you. Andrew, anything you wanted to add to that? You kind of are a little closer to the fire than I am with the clients.
Yeah, no, we've got great clients who are using the platform that we've developed over the number of years now. And we love hearing the success they're having with it, how it automates their business, takes pressure off them from manpower hours, from just having things happen without them even having to even think about it, especially lead nurturing, appointment setting reminders, or reminders for appointments that have been set, and the all important review process that we take for granted sometimes as business owners. But it's amazing how much stock customers put on Google reviews and stuff like that when they're looking for a company to do work for them. So,
yeah, 100%. And we worked with folks who are running their business right off of a piece of paper, right, all the way to folks that have left kind of a clunky CRM and moved on to our platform, to folks who are like Heavenly Greens, who have a very integrated system, which is Jivo Chat, which is a live chat into our call center, plugged into Invoca, which is a call tracking system. That's plugged into HubSpot, and that's plugged into Salesforce. Holy moly, that thing costs us $100,000 a year. And we're slowly moving over this year over to the AGM platform as well. And we'll tell you more about all of that. But hey, Andrew, do you have it up? Can you share our content strategies so that folks kind of have an idea of what we're going to be doing with the channel?
Let me try and share this. So the call you're listening to right now is our highlight of the week. Being the first one, we wanted to just kind of do an introduction, what this is all about, what you're going to get from us. And this will be published every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Pacific on our YouTube channel. And then, of course, we'll share it out to our current clients, our social media and everything else, and especially the AGM community at agmcommunity.com. Also, each week we have with one of our awesome team members, is the weekly tech calls. Now, our app has 24 hours, 7 day a week live chat support, but there may be something that you specifically want to know about the AGM app, that how it's working for your business, that you can't ask that support. So J. Chris is going to be there 10 a.m. Pacific. All these times are Pacific on Thursdays. It's a live Zoom call that you'll be able to just jump on 30 minutes. He's there to answer any questions you have, go through your specific account, share your screen. So make sure you jump on a computer and get on that if you have specific questions. And then
Yep.
anything you want to point out with that, Troy?
No, that's great. The only thing I wanted to say, the highlight of the week. Yeah, this is supposed to be a highlight of the week, but this is our first one, so we didn't want to come out of the gate with a highlight. We had to kind of set the stage for what it is we're going to do on this podcast, and it's really going to be about the platform, and it's going to be about the things that Heavenly Greens does for business.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we'll be covering updates to the platform and new tech that we're introducing to the industry and stuff like that. Then down the bottom right there, the AGM client call. So their first one will be this Friday, even though it's the day after 4th of July holiday. And again, it's not so much a tech call, but if we'll be providing like 10-minute update and then just open it up to Q&A. And that might be about the app. It might be about the bots we're doing. Might be about any tech stuff, but it also might be, what do I do? How do I train salespeople in the turf industry? Troy's got a ton of experience from sales all the way up to the marketing and operations of Heavenly Greens. So he's a really great resource for our clients that they're able to tap into. And it's kind of one of the benefits of being an AGM client that any other marketing company wouldn't be able to give you, is that inside knowledge of the turf industry from an actual operations perspective. So it's kind of, think of it as almost an operations Q&A that you can come to as well for your business.
Yeah, exactly. Whether that's how to work with manufacturers, how to what are the killer products that we're getting exposed to, or even manufacturing our own products. Obviously there's some volume that's required there, but Andrew's right. Not only myself, but Tim, my business partner here at Heavenly Greens, runs the sales team, knows nuances, has frameworks like the 10-step selling process. Today, as leads are getting a little bit tighter as we get into this election season and so forth, leads aren't like they used to be. You used to be able to just walk in and take orders. Well, now it's all about prep. It's all about presentation. It's all about delivering value. And then, Andrew, I was just going to lead into the what is the AGM workshop? That's actually where we're going to be out exposing the platform, the tools that we have, and some really cool offers that we're coming up with. Starting, I think, next week, we'll be able to roll out something pretty powerful. The stat about this particular offer is over 85% of live websites. Is it 85? I think it's 89%. 89% of live websites do not have this. And we're going to roll something out that's going to be very easy for you to bolt onto your site.
Yeah, so that's more of if you've got no idea what AGM is, that 4th Friday of the month. But you may come and learn something too, because we'll be definitely dropping value for anyone that's on that call. So they're kind of the 2 weekly calls and then 2 monthly calls. As we scale things up, there's a very good chance we'll add things into that mix as well. But this is where we're at. So do we want to talk about just really briefly some of the products/services that we're offering, that we do offer?
Yeah.
And then we can obviously got the AGM community that we've highlighted, which is it's free. There's a ton of training there. The more you engage, the more you get access to free training and content around marketing and business operations. So definitely check that out.
Yeah, and I'll be the first to tell you, it's the stuff that's in there right now is a little heady SEO stuff. And if you're in the SEO game or have an agency that you're working with, that's difficult. Things have radically changed with Google's Gemini and AI and how things are working. So we're going to be peeling a lot of that original content out because it's a little out of phase. But when you talk about services, we've got everything from AI chatbots that can book appointments automatically for you, pre-qualify and book appointments inside the application. We also have bots that can actually interact on your website without you having to interact at all, but become a lead for you. That's great. We have content services. What else do we have, Andrew?
Well, obviously we've got our platinum or our premium service, which is the AGM app. So it's basically your business in one place, full solution, everything from capturing your leads, nurturing your leads, helping you to book and manage appointments, giving you the ability to, we're this close to having it fully functional on building out full-blown contracts and proposals internally and be able to send those and manage those within the platform.
Can I throw something out there really
Yeah,
quick? It's not full blown. It is full blown right now. We have
yeah,
we have clients using it. That what you're hearing from Andrew is it's not where I want it. I want it.
yeah,
I
true.
want it a little bit further along
But
because as you may recall at the beginning of this conversation, we're moving off the Marcom stack that we have here at Heavenly Greens and moving everything over to AGM.
yeah.
So it's got to be to the existing level of contracts that I have now before my business partner Tim's gonna let us run it. So
But
there
and
you
that's not to detract from if you're watching this, your business and what you need as a business owner. But we can pretty much custom build any kind of contract slash proposal format that will serve your business. So we can take your existing um, documents you have and replicate those, and it'll put in custom values for the customers, information, the products, special notes, everything. It really is extremely powerful, and it provides electronic signatures natively to it.
yeah,
And
no more DocuSign, no
yeah, and
more
if you ask Trey on a
additional.
private conversation, he'll tell you how much they pay for DocuSign, and it's ridiculous. So, yeah, too much. So, just cutting some of those costs make it almost a no-brainer to jump on a platform like AGM.
Yeah,
Um,
and sorry about that, Andrew. Just one other thing, because I struggled with this years ago working with. We had a digital agency called Complete Online Strategy. Turns out that was the perfect URL address that no one would be able to ever spell correctly. Anyway, so it's
artificial
now
isn't much better.
yeah, artificial isn't much better, but at least it's an organic ranking term. But um, here's what we know: we know artificial, we know the business, and I often struggled with CRMs that didn't understand our business, so to where we finally figured it out, and we partnered with some folks that we could actually build what needed to be built, and that's kind of where we're at now. So
Yep.
anyway, there you go, Andrew.
Okay. Yeah. So we've got content stuff. We've got we do have call center stuff, but but we've also got some great technology inside the AGM app now that you can use to leverage and build your own IVR and call forwarding and all this stuff to make
What's an
your
IVR? An
IVR
IVR
is
is,
basically press one for sales, press two for maintenance.
yeah.
You can now do this without bringing in a third party platform.
Or if you're an owner operator
Yeah,
and let's see, you're out in the field trying to install and this thing is just going off, guess what? We can end that problem.
yeah,
You can deploy something called missed call text back so that the customer's calling you or prospects calling you, but you're busy. And all of a sudden that phone call has now gone to voicemail on your side, but the customer hears the voicemail that you've presented. Hey, this is Frank. I'm sorry, I'm tied up right now. I'd love to talk to you. I'm going to shoot you a text. You'll look at your phone and you'll see the text. That pre-written text message is in place. You can put a bot behind that and it can automate some things. Don't want to go too crazy with this first video, but we've got a lot of cool things that we're bringing to the market, and we can't wait to share it with you.
yeah. So Troy just alluded to the next thing is our AI chatbots. The AI, scares me to death, but I love it as well at the same time. You may be in either of those camps or both. But as a business owner, I heard someone say businesses that are going to succeed are going to be the ones that don't pass everything all to AI, but they embrace AI and use it in conjunction with themselves. So it kind of becomes that extra employee in your business. So the faster you do that, the faster you're going to put yourself ahead of your competition in your local market. Because, like Troy said, just with the missed call text back that was already there, not only are you now texting when they reply, now you've got that 24/7 employee that doesn't cost you, a crazy amount of money, engaging with that person, qualifying them, answering questions, and booking appointments for you without you ever having to actually do anything. So that's really the way the power of these systems lie.
Yeah, and we'd love for you to hit the like button, subscribe. We're going to close this video down now, but on the next video, I'm going to share with you how a chat bot. Granted, it was definitely peak season when COVID was happening, but how we were able to do multiple seven figures with just a chatbot, and I'm going to share that with you on our next whatever this section is. What is this thing called again?
I
I
like
don't know.
call.
All right, it was
we'll,
great
we'll,
to
we'll learn what we're doing at one point or another.
exactly. All right, guys, thanks for your
Okay,
time.
thanks. We'll see you soon.